Time now for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Christy Lepis. Anthony is out sick. When it comes to news on KALH, weather always comes first. Unsettled weather hits the Pacific Northwest with heavy rains, gusty winds, and mountain snow, raising minor flood concerns. The central and southern U.S. stays dry and unseasonably warm under high pressure. The East Coast and Mid-Atlantic face gusty winds, then mainly dry conditions before another cold front brings rain and stronger winds tomorrow from the Ohio Valley through New England. Northern plains may see light snow with breezy conditions. Closer to home, near record warmth through Saturday, with lowland highs in the upper 70s to mid-80s, light winds and dry skies. Overnight lows drop quickly into the 30s and 40s. A backdoor cold front moves in Sunday, bringing gusty east winds up to 40 miles per hour on western slopes, and much cooler temperatures dropping the highs. Monday could deliver the state's coldest night so far, but warmth rebounds midweek with highs returning to the 70s. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, War Highway, Owen Road, and Nike Avenue will be open all day.
Election results are in across Otero and surrounding counties. In local races, Sharon McDonald won the Alamo City Mayor. The mayor-elect spoke with us last night.
I have a lot to be grateful for, and so as a mayor-elect, I want that same support going into office because we're going to need it, for sure, going into 2026.
We heard from Alamogordo Mayor Susan Payne, who called about the victory.
I want to be sure and congratulate our mayor-elect, Sharon McDonald. She worked super hard on that. I know she had a huge ground game. She had a big team out there, and they were going door to door, and she really worked for it. She certainly earned that. Congratulations to her.
You can hear the full comments from both ladies on our YouTube channel. Gerald Wiley took the Cloudcroft mayor's race. Several uncontested candidates secured wins, including Robert Petillo and Joshua Reardon as commissioners, and David Overstreet and Mark Tatum as municipal judges. Voters also approved school and bond measures. The Gadsden ISD $75 million bond passed with 86%. Cloudcroft's $6 million bond passed 72%, and Tularosa's $2 million capital improvements tax passed with 59% support. At last night's Alamogordo City Commission meeting, debate over a $475,000 local economic development grant for Extreme Amplitude, a private gymnastics facility, grew heated. Mayor Susan Payne questioned the project's financial projections, citing past audit experience with the taxpayer accountability.
People watching this meeting are probably thinking what I would be thinking, which is you're kind of messing with the numbers to make it look better. I'm not saying you are. What I'm telling you is the perception from people that are watching.
Technical issues prevented commissioners from seeing updated 5-year projections, leading to a 3-2 vote to table the measure. The city must now decide how to allocate its remaining $1.9 million in LEDA funds, weighing private business growth against military family housing, raising the question, should taxpayer dollars support strategic infrastructure tied to Holloman Air Force Base or local private ventures? Geraldine Yaza Martinez, a Christian conservative and longtime law enforcement veteran, has launched her campaign for Otero County Sheriff. A Mescalero Apache and current Tularosa Police Chief, Martinez would be the first woman to hold the post. With more than 20 years of service across federal, state, and tribal agencies, she's pledging to restore trust, strengthen interagency cooperation, and uphold constitutional values. Her platform centers on justice, accountability, and public trust, and she says her faith guides her every step. Alamogordo utility crews are installing water valves today, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 24th and 25th Streets along Alaska Avenue. Nearby residents may experience low pressure, discoloration, or temporary outages. Affected areas include parts of 24th, 25th, Alaska, and Hawaii Avenues. Crews are working to restore service as quickly as possible. Today is Thursday, 2 days removed from Election Day. A Facebook exchange is drawing attention in Alamogordo politics. State Republican Chair Amy Barilla criticized city spending, claiming estimates were off by nearly $1.5 million and calling for better leadership and accountability. Acting City Manager Dr. Stephanie Hernandez fired back, saying every penny is accounted for and approved by the commission. Infighting among conservatives only hurts unity and progress. Attacks on fellow party members were also condemned by Alamogordo Mayor Susan Payne. Here's a thought. If we can't get along with those in your own party, how can we ever move towards unity for all people? Let's go to Pastor Lauren Noble for this week's Thursday Thought.
Good morning, Crazy Radio. This is Pastor Lauren with our Thursday Thought. Well, here we are at day number 35 or 36 of the government shutdown, and benefits such as SNAP, I still call them food stamps, and pay for some government agencies are on hold. Basically, you have two parents in a custody battle and the child pays the price. And I definitely think our government needs their engine overhauled, and in the case of the politicians, I definitely think their head gaskets leak. However, I'm hoping they get the government open soon. So I don't know what the answers are to the problems in America, either with the budget or with the cost of living, where people need a government assistance just to survive today. But I'm not convinced that socialism is the answer, so they have to make some overhauls and some changes somewhere in our system. I don't know, it's just a difficult time for a lot of people right now, financially and in other ways, and we need to do what we can to help each other, and tearing each other down is not the answer. And you see a lot of that on Facebook, and I'm not sure that everybody that needs government assistance is lazy, but there are certainly some who built the system. But it's just, belittling other people isn't really what we need to do. We need to help each other and get along. And I remember when I was growing up, we had some tough times, and the neighbors helped out, and through our life, I've helped others that needed a hand up too. So it's just how America needs to work, and placing the blame on each other is not the answer right now. Let me say a prayer for us. Lord, I do pray for our economy and for the people, and I pray they will get the government open soon, and the people that need assistance will get it, and that they might figure out who's bilking the system and get them off of it. But Father, we know that tearing each other down and pointing fingers isn't the answer. We need to do what we can to help each other and to do our part, because someday we might need that assistance too, and it will come back to bite us in the way that we treated other people. Amen. Until we meet up again, blessings to you.
News from around the state in a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Christy Lepis.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
60-year-old Mark Roybal of Santa Fe was arrested for allegedly attempting to lure an 11-year-old girl into his truck multiple times and reportedly trying to run her over. The incidents occurred October 20th in El Rancho. Roybal faces charges including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, stalking, and enticement of a child. Authorities say the girl and a parent identified Roybal and his white pickup, leading to his arrest Monday in Santa Fe County. A man wanted for homicide in Illinois was arrested Tuesday by New Mexico State Police. 24-year-old Naaman Alfredo Vasquez of Texas was stopped on Interstate 40 in Clay County after a license plate reader flagged a stolen vehicle linked to the Cicero police homicide investigation. Vasquez allegedly shot, killed, and burned the victim before fleeing Illinois. He was booked in Clay County and is awaiting extradition, while a juvenile passenger was released to a relative. 22-year-old Miguel Angel Ramirez Gallegos of Roswell was charged in the 2021 fatal shooting of 18-year-old David Gonzalez, nearly 4 years after the crime, following new forensic testing. Police say Ramirez Gallegos 18 at the time, fired multiple rounds from his vehicle, striking Gonzalez and wounding his girlfriend. He also faces charges of shooting from a motor vehicle and tampering with evidence. Ramirez Gallegos is currently in federal custody on an unrelated homicide charge. President Trump has nominated former New Mexico Congressman Steve Pierce to lead the Bureau of Land Management, overseeing more than 245 million acres of public lands, including 13.5 million in New Mexico. A longtime conservative and an energy advocate, Pierce has pushed for expanding domestic oil, gas, and ranching operations while criticizing federal overreach. Supporters call it a win for the West. Though environmental groups and New Mexico Democrats warn Pierce could roll back protections, his nomination now heads to the Senate for confirmation. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office wrapped up Operation Bosque Guardian, a 4-month patrol of Albuquerque's bosque to prevent fires and illegal activity. Deputies cleared 42 homeless camps and made 2 felony arrests. Behavior health units offered help to those displaced, while drones mapped fire hotspots.
Historically, this has been when we've seen fires occur in the bosque, and as the seasons get colder, the community wants to go visit the bosque with the leaves changing. It's a beautiful area.
Lieutenant Kyle Woods with the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office and Criminal Investigation Unit speaking with KRQE.
The amount of trash removed is a success on our part, but it's also really sad that was present to begin with. And we want to make sure that it doesn't get back to that place.
Officials say the operation was a success in protecting the area and will continue monitoring the bosque as the fall season progresses. State public health and administrative offices in New Mexico will be closed Tuesday, November 11th for Veterans Day to honor all who have served. Offices will reopen Wednesday, November 12th. The New Mexico Department of Health helpline 1-833-SW-NURSE will be available during regular hours 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., providing health guidance, provider support, and connections to care. A new Money Geek study ranks New Mexico dead last for driving safety, 50th in the nation with a score of just 28.4. The report cites high rates of speeding, DWI arrests, and distracted driving deaths. Only 75% of drivers are insured statewide. It's time for New Mexicans to buckle up, slow down, and drive smart. Chavez County Undersheriff Charles Isalas caught a scammer pretending to be from his department trying to steal credit card information. Isalas instead posted a photo of his business card online, warning the scammer to stop using his department's name. The sheriff's office reminds residents they will never call to collect fines, claim you missed court or jury duty, or request credit or debit card information. Sports and weather are next. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Christy Lepis.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 55 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, including Moscalero at Capitan, New Mexico Military Institute at Dexter, Cobri at Hot Springs, and Tularosa at Ruidoso. Wow! Go Lady Cats! Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, mostly clear tonight, and sunny tomorrow. High today, 77 degrees, low tonight, 49 degrees. High tomorrow, 77 degrees. In Cloud Crop, sunny skies today, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. High today, 57 degrees, low tonight, 38 degrees. High tomorrow, 59 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, or learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the crazy KALH radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you have not yet done so. That way you too can remain informed on the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes this Thursday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Christy Lepis.